everyone, welcome back to RachandBellaCrafts. Rachel here. I just thought I'd put the camera on to do a quick video with you today to give you a quick tutorial on a new pocket that I'm just making. It's not new, it's just new to me, to go into Mum's vintage journal. And it's really simple and it's really straightforward. So if you are looking for something slightly different, it's a pocket then with a flip out writing space. I thought you might want to join in. So you're going to need a book page, nice and simple. I've double checked beforehand that it will fit into my journal page, because obviously I don't want to be making stuff now and it not going in. So the width is perfectly fine there, that's great. And simply what we're going to do is, top two corners, fold them in. So give ourselves a nice triangle point at the top. There we go. And then we're going to bring the peak down, leaving like about 1 millimetre at the top there. And then we're going to bring the bottom up, and making sure when we bring the bottom up that you've got enough to cope with the flap coming down, if that makes sense. So if your flap is quite long, don't bring it down so that that's popping over the bottom. So always just check your distances before you put your folds in. That's it. So it's as simple as that. That is literally it. You're going to get your page and you're going to place your pocket on the page. You can then use that as a pocket, but what we're going to do is we're going to make this into a writing space inside, and we're going to just make it really aged and vintage. So what we need to do first of all is just glue those flaps down so that they stay where they should be, out of the way. Now this is a really good one to do if you want to do mass makes, because it's nice and quick and easy. So probably the most laborious job with this pocket is just inking it all. So I'm going to just do that real quick, in and out. And just bear in mind, obviously I'm going for the very aged look. My journal is vintage theme. So just flick that around the inside there. And then on the outside, definitely want that to look old and vintage. And it's nice if you've got this torn edge, I find, because when you're inking, it just seems to work better and ink well. There we go, last one, because I know it's annoying listening to that. There, right, and then just across the bottom. So just think about the areas that you can see, or that will be seen when it's opened or on the page. So obviously across the top there then as well. There we are, that looks nice and aged now. So if that's on my page, we'll open up the flap and then down inside. So say we want to add a bit more in, but we can come back to that later. Excuse me, sound like a robot then, didn't I? So on the weekend, my youngest and myself went to a car boot sale, another one. And oh my goodness, happen chance would have it, as we got there, the first store that I walked over to, the guy was selling old military ephemera, basically. Well, basically he had like all these lovely pictures and books on the side that I think he was trying to get quite a bit of money for. And then on the floor, oh look, on the floor in a car boot sale, on the floor was like an old like vegetable crate with just all this paper chucked in it. Well, it instantly caught my eye. I was like, ooh, what's in there? So I said to my son, hold my bag, I'm going in. So I went and knelt on the floor and I was looking through, and there was loads and loads of like old forms like this. So I literally just went through the load, I had a load like that, and asked the guy how much he wanted for it. So anyway, I brought these away, but these are perfect for cutting into small little notelets. And I don't need to do anything to the paper because it's already appropriately aged, because it's like, I don't know, 70 years old, I think. So yes, keep your eyes out for little things like that, because I just thought that was ideal. So we're going to use one of these in here, and I'm going to just pop it inside of there like that, I think. So that will fold up, Just see if we can put a bit of a fold in it. There we go. That'll fold up like that. So we won't know what's in there, and then you'll open it out and there you'll have a little bit of writing space. So let's just check that now. Make sure my line is straight. I think I may just put a little bit of ink around the edge in just to make it pop a little bit on the page. But obviously I'm going to do that really gently because I don't want to tear the paper, because that would be quite gutting after it's surviving all this time. But that'll make a really nice little spot then for journaling in. So let's put a bit of glue on there. I've been over busy yesterday and today with Mum, so we've been restocking the shop. So if you do get a chance to go over and have a little look, we've got some lovely new packs of vintage quilts and some lace. Got some lovely vintage tins in there. So yeah, you might want to go and check those out before they go. There's not heaps and heaps, but yeah, we're quite pleased with it anyway. So we've got some lovely vintage quilts back in stock now. So Mum was able to source one when she was away last week, so that was great. So that's been added now with the others. So yeah, so we've been busy bees. There we go. So we've got a nice little writing spot, journaling spot even. And then we've got this envelope. So what are we going to do with this envelope? Well, there are many things you could do with the envelope. We could, and I'm looking around because I'm trying to find my paper, but I went a bit mad with the embossing machine the other day, and I think I pretty much embossed everything that was on my desk. So, embossed? Yeah, that's the right word, yeah. I was getting that one muddled up with the other one. But I think that'll do. I'll have a little bit of that, and then we can pop that, say, down by there, which will be something a bit different. And then I'll show you then how I'm going to make my closure. I do apologise if you can hear any silly noises in the background. My sons are home because it's the school holidays and they're upstairs playing a computer game. One in one room, one in the other room. Makes a lot of sense, mine, doesn't it? Talking over their headsets. And my youngest seems to think he has to reenact every sound effect from the computer game, which is great. Hence why I went up to Mum's this morning and let him get on with it. I mean, I think if we put a little bit of that blue on there then, that'll be rather lovely, won't it? That's it. We're not going to be too fussy. We just want to make the front look a little bit prettier than it does. I like a book page, but sometimes you just want a little bit more. Do you know what I mean? Okay, let's take that down there. And I may have to, oh, I could turn it that way actually, it would make more sense, wouldn't it? There we go. And then if I just trim that a little bit there. Ah, see, now I'm glad I was embossing everything on my desk. Because that's a little bit different then, isn't it? Rather than just a bit of flat paper. Okay, so let's put that under there. There we go. And then I'm going to then make these cute little paper clips. Mum got me a pack of these the other day. They're the little Tim Holtz ones. They are so cute. So I've got a tiny little scrap of paper, and I'm going to pop that over the top, because you know what I'm going to do now. And then I'm going to put another tiny scrap of paper over the top of that. Have I got a bit here? Yeah, that'll do. Just to keep that in place. And then over the top of that, then I'm going to lay a little snippet, a little fabric snippet. Let me just turn that there. Glue, that's what I'm looking for. Proper stuff. I know what you're all going to say. How did you cover over that lovely paper clip? if I use a big one, it's going to be too big. So I'm going to have to do it like this now. There we go. A bit of that there, bit of that there. Here we go. So that's fine, and then I'll just trim the bottom so that it slides on and off the page easily. There we go. Right, so we'll come back to that bit in a second, and I'm just going to use I've got a little bit of lace here, and I've got a little bit of vintage cloth with a nice stitch running through it, and I was just about to say it's like looking for a needle in a haystack on my desk, but I was just looking for a needle because the desk's got stuff all over it as per usual. So let's just, this needle's a little bit large for what I'm doing here, but it'll do. It'll do, say. So if we just do a quick little running stitch up there, just to fix those together. And then do one over here. So it's my middle son's birthday today. He is 17, which in the UK would normally be driving lesson birthday. But sadly, because of all the lockdowns we've had, driving lessons are about, well, there's a couple of months waiting list, put it that way, because obviously all of the kiddies that were learning to drive when we went into lockdown obviously couldn't, and you know, there's a big list, because obviously the kids haven't stopped getting older, have they? So we're like 1.5 years of children not getting the opportunity to do their driving test. So he's on a waiting list now. So yeah, it was a bit of a strange one this morning. Normally they, you know, my oldest got up on his 17th. He was like, right, see you later, mum, off my driving lesson. But so we've just had to sit and wait for that day to come. I'm sure it won't be too long. Fingers crossed now. And we'll get a call. But he's having fun anyway up there with his younger brother. Playing goodness knows what, but it seems to be hilarious from the noises that they're making. There we go. So I've just stitched a little bit of, like I say, a bit of fabric, a bit of lace. Oh, there's the ice cream van. Do apologise. Bit of a tinkle in the back of that one there. He is rather noisy. And I'm just gonna knot my... Okay, so now all we need to do now is to fix that onto here. Now it's probably best to put the paper clip onto the little notelet before you glue, because then at least you can see which position it looks best in. I think I quite like that. There we are. So if you're wondering why I didn't cover this page, the flap, it's because I didn't feel there was a need, because I knew I was going to be putting a pretty paper clip on, and it would soon be sorted. So there we go. Oh, kaplunk, glue everywhere. There we are. And there you go. So one completed little flip down envelope. Take that off, open it up, and then you'll have a little writing spot inside. And then that then will fix onto your page, and you'll be able to use it as a pocket behind. So there you go, nice and simple. So there we go, a nice and easy tutorial for you today. If you do make some of these, as always, don't forget to tag me in the post in the Facebook group. If you haven't yet seen the video, the Alice Journal giveaway has been drawn. There's a video on that before this one. And also, if you haven't yet seen the new kit from the collaboration between us and Line Arrow, go and check it out, because it's lush and we love it. So have a great day, everybody, and we'll be back with you very, very soon. Take care now. Bye.